Also tonight here on the night team, the former Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin has an emergency protective order on him that's now been extended, and he can no longer have any contact with his adopted son. It was a victory in family court today for 18-year-old Jonah Bevin, who claimed abuse while he was living with the Bevins in Anchorage, and that Matt Bevin used him for political gain as he was Kentucky governor. WHAS 11 Night Team's Alex Dieterer talked to Jonah's attorney tonight. And Alex, what are the next steps for young Jonah now that the case has been settled?
Well, his lawyer did say tonight that Jonah can now breathe and he's able to settle down. Jonah has said that his adopted parents have caused him pain and trauma, and he wanted to hold them accountable. And now that the settlement has been reached, the adoptive son of the former Kentucky governor says he just wants to help other kids who may be going through the same thing.
Y'all tried to hide things and did things in a very shady way.
Jonah Bevin's message to his adopted parents, former Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin and his ex-wife Glenna Bevin.
I mean, you're going to get your consequences for it.
Words he shared in an interview with WHAS 11 earlier this month, sitting next to children's rights attorney Dawn Post. The two filed a police report against his adoptive parents, claiming the Bevins abandoned him at an abusive boarding school in Jamaica, which was later raided after signs of abuse and neglect were found.
It's very important for him to have had his voice heard in all of this.
A settlement has now been reached in family court, extending an executive protective order against Matt Bevin for 6 months, meaning he can't contact Jonah. He also can't own a gun. If the former governor violates the EPO, he'll be arrested. After the EPO expires, an order of protection will be put into place.
Make sure that Jonah is secure, that he's safe, that he will no longer face any repercussions.
The settlement also states that the former governor must hand over all documents he has pertaining to Jonah's birth family.
And as the judge put on the record, this shouldn't even have to be part of the settlement. This should be just done for common decency, human decency, to ensure that this young man knows his family.
The EPO against Jonah's adoptive mother, Glenna, was dropped, but she was placed under a civil restraining order. She shared this statement. This situation has been extremely difficult and painful for our entire family. I'm glad it's over and the case filed against me is dismissed. I love my children and want what's best for all of them. Moving forward, Jonah says he wants to help others.
There's other kids besides me that are struggling. It's not just me.
He is very much aware that because of his family's name and because of the political history that he is in the news, but all these other abandoned adoptees, their stories are not in the news. So he hopes to make sure to bring voice to their experience as well.
Now, Post told me tonight that the attorneys will now negotiate a timeline for when the former governor needs to turn over those birth family documents to Jonah. In studio, Alex Dieterer, the WHAS 11 Night Team, on your side.